And then this is the view of the foyer from there. And what I like about this layout, it's very similar to my layout in Chicago where I have this half wall. So the bedroom is very tucked away from the rest of the living space, which I absolutely love. I know a lot of people want a window in their bedroom. I have never wanted a window in this bedroom. I had a whole floor to ceiling, almost floor to ceiling windows in my last condo. And it got so hot in the bedroom and it was so hard to cool off the bedroom for sleep. It was just awful. I mean, it wasn't awful, but and I had to have like the blackout shades. So I love having the bedroom tucked away like this. I also just love having it separate from the living area, which is very similar to Chicago's layout as well. Now, one thing that is different from Chicago is I had a big closet in Chicago, but my big closet was right by the front door. So I really used my closet in Chicago for like foyer items, whereas here I never open these doors to the closet. Like I never come in here. It is all sweaters I never wear. I've just got lots of random stuff like medicine I never need, Tinley's medicine that I never need. I do have some extra like shower items and like extra shampoos and stuff, scarves, like her dog food I keep in here because there's no sunlight and it stays cool in here. But like the mop, the suitcase, I honestly never come in here and there's no light. So in lieu of that, I got these press-on lights that I could press and it illuminates, all of the items that are in the closet. But I really never open these doors, which is kind of funny. So I guess that's that. And then the rest of the clothing storage and the rest of the storage is very similar to Chicago. This is the same bed that I had in Chicago. So I've got the same nightstands. These nightstands are great because they are so deep. And so I have like 3 books in here and then Febreze and lotion fits in there. They're just very, very deep. They act as drawers, which is nice. So I've got all of my pool, like bathing suits and pool stuff. I've got all of my like storage, what do you call those? Oh, packing cubes. I've got all my packing cubes in there and other travel supplies. And then I've got like jeans and nice shirts. And then I've got like everyday workout clothes and other things, bras and socks and undies. And then in the nightstand, just an extra candle, extra lotion. I never open this nightstand drawer. I don't even know what's in here. Extra lotion, extra headbands. I don't even know what's in there. I never go in there. But this works really well. I love this bed. Having a bed with drawers for clothing. Tinley, stop. Having a bed with drawers for clothing is such a game changer in a small space. I had this bed when I renovated my condo. I got this new bed and I'm in love with the extra storage. I never need to open the closet. I only wear the same couple of clothes every day, so it's perfectly fine and minimalist. Now the only thing I added to this room for extra storage was this room divider that I just kind of made into a corner like this. And then behind here, I have all of the guitar cases and a microphone stand and like a ring light is behind there. And those are things that I actually access. So it was nice to be able to put it in the corner and then just kind of put a room divider there. So it's out of the way and it's, no one has ever been like, what is in that corner? And then this area is obviously Tinley's area. Yes, Tinley. And she's got this crate that she had in Chicago. This is the same one in Chicago. She absolutely loves this little crate. She goes in there all the time. It's also nice that I can have it in the bedroom because like I said, there are no windows in here. So if it's a really hot day, she can come in here and it's way cooler in the bedroom area. Some new Tinley additions are this automatic pet feeder, just in case I'm not home and she needs her dinner. And there have been times I got the boat club membership after I came down to Tennessee. So sometimes I'll be boating and she needs to be auto fed and have her water. And again, storage is such a problem here. So I put all of the extra bath towels, I roll them because I just think it looks nicer. And then I try to make them look nice on top of her crate because there's really nowhere else to put them. And yeah, this is pretty much it for the bedroom area. And now we'll go into the bathroom, and this was a problem coming from Chicago. I had so much more storage in Chicago. So I didn't even really realize how much less storage I was going to be facing coming to Nashville. And in every single apartment that I've seen, there's just been very limited storage. So I got a little creative, and I'll show you what I've done. The first thing, everything that was in my closet, in my bathroom closet in Chicago, I had boxes that were like hair supplies, contacts, extra toothpaste, extra toothbrushes, and they were labeled like hair, teeth, nails, eyes. So all of that now has gone underneath the vanity. And I got these really cute, these are actually like shoe boxes. And I don't do Invisalign anymore, but I think I had some extra trays. Is that what these are? Yeah, I had some extra trays. I was like, well, I should probably keep them just in case. I don't know. It just felt right to keep them. Maybe I didn't even, did I not finish them? I don't know what this is, why they're here. But I guess I never finished them, and I brought them. I haven't been under here in so long. But, so yeah, I have like extra contacts down here. So this, obviously you can see this says teeth, and then I've got eyes. I've got all of my extra contacts. I've got like extra nail polish and nail supplies, like wax strips, you know, everything that you would probably have in your bathroom closet is here, along with my curlers and extra hair stuff. So I had to get a little creative with that. The other thing that I have continued doing here that I did before, because anyone who knows me knows I absolutely abhor having a cluttered counter. It's like, it's a big, big no for me. I don't want any products on the counter except for hand soap. So this is what I did back in Chicago, and I have kept the same method here in Nashville. I have 2 baskets under the sink. And this one's turned around. Not that it really matters, but it's worn off anyway. But one of them is a morning routine, and one of them is everything I need for my night routine. So in the morning routine basket, for example, you know, you wake up in the morning and you shower, and then you get out of the shower, and anything that I use in the mornings after the shower, I have in this morning routine basket. So I've got my contacts left and right. I've got a little thing of Root Touch-Up Spray. I've got one of my armbands that I love to wear. My jewelry box, which honestly I never really use on a daily basis. This is just an extra hair clip, I guess, if I'm washing my face or doing my makeup. I've got a scrunchie, some floss, you know, toothpaste, toothbrush, and some face wash. And then I've got some chapstick. So just, you know, everything I need for a morning routine. And that way, nothing is on the counter. I just take this out in the morning, do my morning routine, and put it back. Same thing with the night routine. So in here, I've got my makeup remover, which is just coconut oil. You know, I've got the headband to do the skincare routine. This is actually out of place. This should go in the hair drawer, but sometimes that happens. Like, I don't know what this is. I clean out this basket from time to time, but you know, sometimes junk just accumulates, and that's fine, because as long as it's not accumulating on the counter, I'm good. I take iron like once a month, sometimes twice a month. And, you know, just random stuff, face wash, floss, retinol cream. Basically, all I do at night is take off my makeup and wash my face and put on my night cream and Listerine. I brush my teeth in the shower, so that's why there's not a toothbrush and toothpaste in here. And then I've just got like extra, you know, soaps and shampoos and some travel items down there and an extra contact thing there. Like nothing is really cluttered down here. And even though the baskets themselves have some things out of place, for the most part, this system just really works. You just pull it out in the morning and at night, get ready, use what you need, put it back, shut the doors, and the counter is always clean. And then to keep the counter clean, I have this is a photo box. It's for photographs actually, but I keep Clorox wipes in here, the individually wrapped kind, just because they're more convenient and they're just easier. And if simply wetting a towel and wiping down the counter isn't enough, then I'll do a Clorox run over the counter. And then I have a pouch with just like more Biore strips in here, just like random stuff. I honestly never go in here, so I'm not fully sure what's in there. And then I have body brush, extra floss. I have floss everywhere. I'm always flossing. I do love this magnetic thing for bobby pins. It's a little out of place right now. I could probably throw away some of these bobby pins, but it gets it done for the most part. And then, you know, my favorite armbands, deodorant, eye freshener. This is for sunglasses or glasses, and it just kind of cleans off your glasses. So yeah, just random stuff there. And then here's where I keep all of the washcloths. So I have my makeup remover cloths and regular washcloths here. And then down in this drawer is all of my hair stuff. So, you know. And then to keep the bathroom just always looking nice, I really wanted to make it, you know, homey and decorative and to make it look like it was always put together. So I ordered these towel bars from Amazon when I moved in, and I also ordered 2 large white towels and then these like bath towels and then washcloths. And I wanted to do a towel design, and I do this, I had this back in Chicago too, where I want to keep a nice towel design on the towel bars, and then the towels that are used every single day are either these washcloths in here or towels that go on the hooks, like this towel right here and this towel right by the shower. But these never get touched. So company can come in, and at any point in time, someone could just walk in through the door and use the bathroom, and it always looks put together because of the towel design. But no one has to know, like, the towels you're actually using are just hanging on hooks. So I've done this my whole life. I really like it. You know, it works for me. And for the shower, if you guys know me, I cannot stand things on the bottoms, and I just hate clutter with all of the bottles and everything. I just think it looks so cluttered and bad. So same thing as I had in Chicago, I have the dispensers here for shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. This belongs in here, but that's a new toothpaste tube and I haven't done it yet. And then I have these little hooks, you know, for a razor and for the toothbrush, because like I said, I brush my teeth in here. And then just, you know, loofah. This is for when you shampoo. You can use this to like massage your scalp, and it makes your hair so much cleaner. I honestly, when I travel places, I take this with because it's so nice. And then I have the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser down there because every time I shower, I just wipe down the tub to make sure that it always stays as clean as possible. And then the other problem was that I didn't have room for a laundry hamper because like this bathroom is so small. Where would you put a laundry hamper? So I got these laundry bags, and I have some hooks that are a little bit more sturdy, and I just hang the laundry bags and put the dirty laundry in here. So this is for clothes, and then this one is for anything that's white and all of the towels. And then I have my robe here, obviously. I also like to hang my girl products here, if you know what I mean. It keeps them out of the way, but still at reach whenever they're needed. But if I have company coming or something, like I probably will just put those bags in the back, you know, back there. But when it's just me on a daily basis, they're so sleek and no one has to know what's in here, you know? So that method works really well. Hanging bags for storage has really been a game changer. I guess I'll just show you this corner, my everyday kind of jewelry I just put there, and then a little tray I use eye drops like nobody's business. So eye drops, flowers, I like to keep it simple. I like a clean, you know, surface and just a little touch of something. And with this method, the bathroom is literally always spotless clean. It always looks like this, like every morning, evening, and night. I also installed these Blink surveillance cameras. So I have one of them right here as soon as you come in. So if I have a dog walker coming to get Tinley, if I'm out boating, I can see on this camera whoever comes in and out of the door. I can also see if this bathroom door is shut, because sometimes Tinley likes to play on those rugs and I like to keep the bathroom door shut when I'm gone. But more importantly, this camera also faces her automatic feeder. So if I'm boating or watching a football game or something and I'm not home and her feeder goes off, this will sense motion and then I can make sure she got fed. So very important to have that. And then this is the kitchen, and this is what I love about this Nashville apartment. I could not find, literally in this entire city, an island like this with this kind of a configuration. You know, just like an off to the side bedroom. And this is exactly how I had renovated my condo in Chicago. If you saw that video, this is like literally very similar to the layout that I had. So I was very excited about this layout. But if you also followed me in Chicago, then you know that when I renovated my kitchen, I built in a coffee bar specifically for coffee. And so when I came here, my very first thought was, where is the coffee maker going to go? You can't just put it in the corner of, you know, the counter. That's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't really work, does it? So luckily, I found this little thing on Amazon. I need to clean this area. I didn't clean for this whole thing, but you know, it's got a little thing here so I can put the coffee inside and the tea. And then I've obviously got the assortment of mugs. I've got this little guy right here drinking coffee, and it's just perfect. You know, it just works. And it's a little coffee bar right here. Now, because I go boating almost every weekend, I just keep the cooler and the backpack right here already packed. Like everything's in the backpack that I need to go boating. So when it's Saturday or Sunday morning and we're gonna go to the marina, it's like, okay, everything is right here, you know? But I'm very pleased with this kitchen. It's really been great. You know, I have water in the fridge, which is something I always look for. And the way that I've organized it is pretty simple. I don't cook as much here as I did in Chicago, which is kind of weird because all I did in Chicago was cook. But, you know, I've got plastic bags there. And then the other thing with this kitchen, obviously there's no pantry. And so that's fine. I didn't have a pantry before, and I'm using the same sort of methodology. So down here, I just have like cutting boards, a big thing of rice and pasta and quinoa, you know, grains, popcorn. If I have chips or other snacks, then they'll go right there. Tinley's food on a daily basis is just right here because usually in the mornings and at night, I feed her here in the kitchen, but we only really use this area if I'm gone because I don't want the water in this automatic feeder to get bacteria. And her food, I also just don't want it to be, this seals, but it's just not as airtight, I feel like, as my container. So this is really only for a weekend if I'm planning on going to watch football or going boating or something. Otherwise, fresh water, fresh bowl, fresh food from the sealed container is our usual go-to. And so this cabinet I just have for glasses. And then obviously down here, not obviously, but down here I have Tupperware and just regular, you know, oven mitt, everyday grab items for regular cooking, some extra towels. And this is pretty much, I guess, what you would use as your pantry. in place of a pantry. So I entertain quite a bit on the rooftop, which is another reason I keep the cooler right here, because I like to just pack the cooler and go up to the roof. So I've got all of my disposable things. I've got spices in this kind of a box because I never really use all my spices, and they were all just scattered around here. And it's like, if I'm trying to grab something, I don't know, it just didn't seem to work. So I just have salt and pepper. Sometimes paprika is out here because I love paprika, but the stuff I don't use all the time is just in this box. And if I'm really cooking, I'll just pull out the box. And then all of the oils, you know, I don't have that much stuff in here, you guys, because I really don't cook as much here as I did in Chicago. You know, and then like household items here. So it is what it is. I don't cook as much. There's nothing really up here, I think. It's like random stuff, I guess. I didn't even bring all of my plates when I came to Nashville. I have like obviously a whole plate set, but I didn't know how long I would be here. I thought I was just gonna stay for the summer when I first moved here, and I ended up loving it and staying longer. And then this is where I keep my bagels, because I spray the counter with cleaner and I wipe it down every day, and I kept getting cleaner on the bagels. So now I put my bagels in here, and then I can spray the counter and it never gets on them. You know, the electric kettle routine. And then this is actually what I use for paninis. It's a cast iron teapot, which obviously I could use for loose leaf tea. But yeah, I use this to make sandwiches because it's so heavy. It's like perfect for a sandwich. Right, Buggy? And then something nice about this kitchen that I didn't have in Chicago is this cooler. Normally, this is all full of water bottles because I go hiking so often and boating so often. I'm actually completely out of water, and I just have one really old wine bottle there because I don't really drink, but I have a ton of water. And then this is just the like utility drawer. I've got a lot of tape here, batteries. You know, it could easily become a junk drawer, and I have to be careful about that. Silverware drawer, and then in this cabinet, a real mess of all my pots and pans that I just grab in. I just grab them and then throw them back, and it doesn't make any sense. One thing I miss about my Chicago condo is the pull-out trash that I had there. It was really nice. This one is not as nice, and I didn't want to drill into their nice cabinet, so I never actually got this, you know, secured down, so I'm just very careful whenever I pull it out. And I put anything that needs to be shredded, any mail that needs to be shredded goes in this bin, and then I just take this to a shredder whenever it's full. And then obviously the trash is here. And then this gets a little messy, as we all know, under the sink, but you get the general idea. Trash bags here, you know, whatever you need to clean right there. One thing I will say, I don't like having the sink right here, because when you're entertaining, like, I just don't want people to see the scraps of food in the sink. I really loved my condo the way that the sink was tucked aside, but I sold the condo, so forget it. Another nice thing I will say is there is in-unit laundry, and I just finished some. I did not think that I would like having this, but I actually love it. I found this collapsible laundry basket on Amazon, which has been a total lifesaver because it's not big. I can actually put it, you know, right here on the side with the broom. It's out of the way. It's small, so sometimes it takes a couple trips if I have a big load of laundry, but I don't care. It's like, it's not that far from here to the bed, so that's fine. This is just the sweetest thing that my neighbor got me before I left Chicago. She was the absolute best neighbor. She was, I think, in her 80s when I left, so I wonder how she's doing sometimes. I've like emailed her and she hasn't answered. But she gave me this prayer before I left when she found out I was moving, and we both cried. So I have that right here. And, you know, some things that mean a lot. Little Tinley. And then obviously my guitar because it's Nashville. And then this setup is pretty much the same as Chicago, if you followed me in Chicago. This is the charging station where I have a block there with cables that just run into this box. And I pretty much just have one kind of a plug for each thing. And my whole mentality just with life is charge it and then take it away. And charge it and then take it away. This I think I found today because I was packing for a trip and I was like, what do I do with this? And I just put it here. So some random thing. But yeah, my mentality with charging stuff, I don't have chargers all over the house. I have 3 chargers here, a USB type C, whatever this is called, you know, this funky one. And that's it. I just have these 2 because everything that I own can either be charged with one of these, you know, like funky inputs or a USB type C. So I just alternate, charge something, take it away, and yeah, that's it. That's it. The phone is obviously different. I'm also very careful not to have a lot of stuff in these drawers, but I just have some extra items here. I try to go through these at least a couple times a year just to clean them out. And then this is usually outside. I'm going for a trip tomorrow, so I'm already packed for my trip, and I won't show you the balcony because obviously I don't want people to know where I live, but I will put a picture of the balcony so that you can see it. Now, one thing, when I came to Nashville, the apartments are so oddly shaped, and it's so hard, and it was so hard coming in trying to figure out how to arrange my stuff. And this is actually a small space. When I came in, I literally looked around and I was like, my stuff is not gonna fit. Like, what are we gonna do? I really didn't think it would fit. I'm still surprised that it does. And it's not ideal. Obviously, it's not ideal. When I first moved in, I had the couch this way, facing the wall, like obviously facing the television. But the couch, I mean, this is such a small space. It was like right here next to the chair, and it just felt so wrong. So following the rules of feng shui, I opened up the couch so that when you walk in, the couch is kind of opening up to you. Tinley always sits on the top here, so I'm always like rearranging these to make them a little bit higher. But you know what I'm saying, like you walk in and the couch is open to you. So that was really important that the couch be open when you walk in. And it's not horrible because this TV mount does swivel. So I can swivel it this way and I can pull it out. And then the couch pulls out like a bed. If you saw my Chicago tour, this is the same couch from the condo. So this pulls out and then this pulls up like a big lounge. So it's really not bad to watch movies because once you pull it out and pull this way, you can kind of lay on the side with a pillow and it's okay. I had COVID when I moved here, like maybe 4 months after I moved here, I got COVID and I was on this couch for like 2 weeks. And I used it like a bed, so it was very doable. And the other thing is my desk setup. My pride and joy desk setup. Since I moved to Nashville, I started a new YouTube. The new YouTube channel is called Roots Music History. I should probably get rid of some personal stuff. But the next thing is my desk setup. So when I first moved to Nashville, I started a new YouTube channel, which is why I have not been very active on this one. It's called Roots Music History, and I talk about the stories behind songs and legends and artists. We have so much fun over there. There's almost 10,000 subscribers. We're so close. So go on over and check it out if you have not. This is kind of like my Roots studio. So I've got my camera that's plugged into the computer, and then I've got, you know, the microphone and the lights and the headphones. I've got a printer. I've got, you know, these cards. You can go ahead and scan the QR code if you want to find the channel really easily. That's it. And go follow me over there. This is why I'm never posting here, because I'm always posting there. And then on this side is my day job that I do. I absolutely love my career, by the way, so I actually spend most of my time doing my actual work because I actually enjoy it. And that's why most of my personal belongings are usually over here. I usually have my iPad here, my Apple Watch is here, my mug warmer is on this side. Like, this is my domain primarily. Now, the other thing about being in Nashville, I didn't have a place to do my makeup, and as you saw, the bathroom is very limited in space. So what I did is I've got this makeup box here. This is like a gift box that just has this magnetic kind of a close, but it looks so sleek, you know, next to my black desk that I can have Zoom calls at work and nobody sees that this is, no one would know that this is makeup, you know? But it's all my makeup. So in the morning, I open this up, and this is my book for work. This is my everyday journal. I'm going on a trip, so I already packed it, but this mirror is usually right here. So whenever I have a Zoom call or something, this is what it looks like in the background, just a couple of books and a box. But first thing in the morning when I've got my coffee, I come in and I take the mirror and I put it on the stack of books, and it kind of opens like this. And then I take this light over here and I bring it this way. And then I open this up and I open up the door and I have all of the natural light coming in from outside, and I can do my makeup right here with the natural light or with, you know, any light coming from here. And it works really well. And then once I'm done, I just put the mirror down, put it here, open this up to start the day. And yeah, that's the whole setup. And like I said, I'm going on a trip, so everything is inside from the balcony right now, but I also have a safe there. Now, of course, I know the safe is not bolted to the ground. I'm not that extra, but it's just a way to put things out of sight. If I have a dog walker just coming in to walk Tinley, or if I just have a neighbor stopping by, you know, I just want to put certain things in there, like my nice guitar pick collection, or my nice laptop, or my nice iPad, or, you know, anything I just don't want laying around, I put in the safe. And it's so ridiculously heavy. I don't think anybody would take the safe unless they were like an outright criminal, but it's just enough and it's out of the way enough that for me, it works really well if people are coming in and out. And then I've got my camera bag back there and some things I need to throw away, actually. Those are extra chairs for the balcony that I just never used. So yeah, that's it. There's my computer bag if I go upstairs to work. But overall, the Nashville layout has definitely had its challenges. I will say that. And you have to get a little bit creative with storage, but all in all, it's a beautiful space, and I love the location, and I love living in Nashville. And now that I've kind of got it all figured out and I have my little, you know, solutions in place, like under the vanity and stuff like that, it's worked out really well. I kept saying, you know, I was gonna buy something, and I just keep renewing the lease. So we'll see if I do end up buying something, but that's it for now. And if you have any questions about Nashville apartments or moving to Nashville, comment below and I'll be sure to answer your questions the best that I can. Do you want to say goodbye, Tinley? You've messed up this rug. It was very beautiful before. Look at what you did. All right, say bye-bye. Okay, bye.